Hey guys, I thought I'd do a review of the ThunderTiger SparrowHawk for some of my friends on RC Universe. Ordered this, got this a couple days ago. It's a stock ThunderTiger SparrowHawk Buggy, 4-wheel drive. Just want to go over some pros and cons. You don't see a lot of it on YouTube. I guess due to the fact that parts availability is kind of hard, but Tower is carrying the line, and parts availability should not be a problem through Tower anymore. Some of the pros, one of the things is front and rear steel gear differentials. Here and here, it will be brushless ready with it being an all metal steel gear differential. Same with the shaft. It's a 4-wheel drive shaft driven buggy. Shaft is actually aluminum, so there's no plastic there. Aluminum here, ball bearings all the way around, bearings in here, bearings in all 4 wheels, differentials. So that's a good stock feature. Steel universal drive shafts, not your regular dog bones. This is still universal drive shaft here. They're connected, one piece. Makes it a little better than just standard dog bones. Another nice thing is steel outdrive cups. The steel outdrive cups, front and back, not plastic. Again, that enables you to run brushless. They'll last longer. Chassis is very stiff. Really no flex to it. I don't know if that's good or bad until after running it. Performance-wise, if you're racing it, a stiff chassis is probably better. But if you're bashing it and running it hard, I find that too stiff of a chassis, they have a tendency to have a weak point. Also, it comes stock with a slipper clutch. Again, that's a nice little stock feature. Again, they say it is brushless ready. What you see in here is a Castle Sidewinder with I think it's a 4600 kV motor. I just put that in there just to give it a little test. I only got it maybe a lap or two up the street and back to see how it runs. I really put it in there just to see how it fits. The motor fits fine. The ESC actually has, this is the Sidewinder again, actually I think I have plenty of space here between the motor and the servo to put the Castle Pro version in there instead of the Sidewinder. So I most likely will put that in there. This is just a test. This motor and ESC was pulled out of my Evader just to see how everything fits. Again, stock electronics. It comes with stock electronics. It also comes with a 2.4 gigahertz radio. Very basic stock electronics. The radio is very easy to use. Very basic. Again, nothing spectacular out of a stock radio. Very easy, very basic. 2.4 gigahertz. One nice feature about the radio, I will say, is that instead of it does downfall, it takes 8 batteries, but you can pull that battery pack out, and if you have a receiver pack, you can plug it in and use that instead. That is actually a nice little feature for it. We'll go over the cons. Things I don't like about it. Plastic turnbuckles, those have to go. You can upgrade it to titanium, you can upgrade it to steel, but the plastic, yeah, those have to come off. Shocks, they're okay. When it came out of the box, it didn't have any leak. I opened them up to see how they were, see what kind of bladder system they had in it, and that. They're average for stock shocks. That's probably will be the second thing that will be replaced. Just go with aluminum shocks. A little better where I don't have to use the clips. Don't care for the clips as much. Aluminum threaded shocks would be nice. That's a nice upgrade. The other con about it, they use Phillips screw heads in the unit. What I have on top here are some leftover hex screws from a Traxxas Slash. The leftover screws, I were able to replace all the screws on top of the motor mount, or not motor mount, but the chassis brace mount. I just don't like Phillips screws. The hex screws are just much better. I wish that was a standard feature on RC models totally. The other thing, Lexon, this is what comes standard on most ready to runs anyway. It's a Lexon wing. Couple rollovers in that won't last very long. You probably should upgrade that to a plastic wing that will last you longer. But other than that, I mean, that's not a big deal. What I've seen out of the model, out of the box, I'm pretty pleased with it. Electronics, again, it's a ready to run. It's basic electronics. It's Ace RC version of their electronics. You got a basic speed control. You got a 17 turn. They call it a super modified motor. You can take it apart, rebuild it, which is kind of a nice if you're still into the brush motors. The servo, standard basic servo, not very fast, not very strong. I actually have an associated XP servo on the way that's going to replace that. Digital, coreless, much faster, much stronger than the stock servo. But again, it's a ready to run. Keep in mind that, you know, ready to runs, they put basic electronics in it. You know, I ordered this with the knowledge of knowing that I'm going to strip out all the electronics out of it and put what I want in it. On Tower, that you got a version that doesn't come with the 2.4 gigahertz. You can order it with the AM radio. It's a little lower. The cost of this was $179. That included free shipping and a coupon for, I think I saved like $25. So $179 to the door with stock electronics, 2.4 gigahertz. I don't think was that bad of a deal. I think it was actually pretty good. Been wanting to get my hands on one of these for a while. I liked what I did see on YouTube and what I saw and read about in other reviews. For that price range, yes, there's other kits out there better if you plan on changing everything out anyway. I know there's a couple other kits out there that don't come with the motors and the servos. Almost ready runs you can get into, but so far what I've seen of this I like. Hopefully soon, it's very cold here, haven't had time. Hopefully soon I'll get a running video up, and so you guys can see how it actually performs with a brushless motor. This motor, I'm not going to run it in it. I'm actually looking towards the new Castle. They have the 4-pole motors coming out. I know they're in stock now. Most likely I'm gonna try to get that in this model. So hopefully this helped out anybody. Oh, another nice feature. I do like the Mini RX. It's real small, fits on top of that plate, real nice. But other than that, hope this review, if anybody was looking at this, helped a little bit. I'll get a running video up here hopefully soon, and if I see anything that a weak point or something that's a problem area, definitely let everybody know. Thanks.